Hi there. This video is a supplemental video for doing hill drills for the Lydiard Method of Training. So Lydiard's phase 2 of training is hill training and strengthening. So phase 1 was the aerobic base and working on the cardiovascular system. So this phase is to work on the musculoskeletal system and catch it back up, because the cardiovascular system accelerates ahead of the musculoskeletal system. So here, these drills are going to help us get stronger and hopefully make us more resistant to injury. These should be done probably twice a week, and they should be done as you would a workout. So in other words, have a good warm-up, do a good 15-20 minutes of running, followed by some strides so that your muscles are good and loose for these. Lydiard had people do these on a loop, so it would be going uphill and then you would run across, if you picture like a city block. So you would run up the hill, take a left, and then get to your next block and then take a left, which is hopefully a downhill. And then at the bottom, you would take a left and get back to the start. You could do it a number of ways. On the downhill, you could practice them as strides, or on the flat, you could practice those as strides. But either way, you want it to be fresh when you started the set of drills. There were 3 drills that he wanted you to practice. And for beginners, those of you that have more of a shuffle and don't have much more knee lift, in other words, the legs kind of scissor in this motion rather than getting a knee drive, a scissoring or a beginning runner should only practice the first drill. The last 2 are for more advanced and stronger runners that have a little bit more knee lift and are more engaged. Once you start to get that knee lift and start to understand that knee drive, then you can start to add in those drills. So that should also be stated. So beginners, stick with only the first drill, and then more advanced, you can work up into the second 2 drills. I'll go over each independently, and after I finish the first drill, we'll have a little talk at the top as to what you can do from there. Okay, so first drill is uphill running with knee lift, nice and slow. So you're just going to run, but you're just going to practice jogging and getting that knee lift going up the hill. Okay. So it doesn't have to be fast. You just want to practice lifting those knees, okay? Standing tall. You want a hill that you can go up about 30 to 45 seconds. When you first start, 30 seconds is great. The next, as you progress, get up to 45 seconds. But we're just working on lifting those knees. All right. So now we are at the top of the hill, and what we would do is, if you have a block you can go around, we would jog across the top. If you don't, which is the case here where we're recording, we just catch our breath for a second, and then you can either jog back down the hill for recovery, or if you want to practice downhill running, which a lot of trail runners, that's good for, everybody that's good for, because it helps us with our turnover, kind of makes us go faster than we typically would. You can stride back down to the start. So we'll stride back down. You ready? All right, so we would do reps of those. So, we would practice doing those. Probably 4 sets of those is what a beginner would do. We want to do that for the advanced as well, just doing 4 sets of those. And then the more advanced, now we're going to go into hill bounding. Okay, so hill bounding, the idea is still with the knee lift. You want that knee drive, but we're gonna drive the knee and move forward. So the leg's gonna stay straight in the back. Your drive leg is gonna stay straight in the back, and we're gonna drive with our knee. So we're gonna push forward. So driving forward, okay? So this one's a tough one. It's gonna take a while to get used to. You may have to start a little bit shorter until you get stronger and build up more fitness to do these. I'll give it my best go, but the idea is to drive that knee forward and push. Good drive with the leg, pushing forward, and your momentum going straight, driving yourself up the hill. All right, so here we go for bounding. Hill bounding, let's go. It's a workout. All right, so that's hill bounding. Again, lifting that knee, driving with that back leg, just trying to get up that hill, using your power, building that, that strength and endurance. It's a good workout. Again, from here, if you're on a block, jog across the top of the block, stride back down. If you want to just recover back down the same hill, totally fine as well. If you want to stride back down like I did earlier, I'll do it again. Striding is just practicing your fluidity. You know, letting those legs go a little bit, letting them spin, focusing on your form. You don't necessarily have to sprint. It's more of an acceleration. Just letting the body go, building up some momentum and just having fun with being smooth. All right, here we go back down. Nice. All right. So we talked about uphill high knee running, talked about bounding. The last one is high skips. So whereas bounding, we were trying to get distance over the ground, with high skips, you're gonna drive the knee up, and your purpose is to get upward, go high while still moving forward a bit. So if you practice skipping, when you just kind of pop off the foot, that's your normal skip. This next one is kind of a high skip with a bound. So I'm really trying to pop off the toe and drive my knees up so that I get up in the air. Now, I do not have much vertical, so I am gonna lift up, come down and pop off the other foot, drive up, okay? So that's gonna look something like this. Okay. Whew. So again, each one of those exercises, the slow jog with the high knees, the bounding, and the high skips, you're gonna try for 3 sets of those to start out. Typically, the hill phase lasts about 4-5 weeks. So I'm gonna try to build those sets up. If at first you can only do 30 seconds a hill, totally fine. Try to build up that time, but it's a complete workout. So you get done with your drills, again, you're gonna wanna cool down. So full workout, warm up, strides, slow jog with the high knees uphill, 3 sets of those, about 30 to 45 seconds. And then again, if you have a block, jog across the top. You can either stride on the downhill or on the flat, but include a stride in there. Then second set of 3 is your bounding. Same way you did the slow high knees. And then your third exercise, high skips. Same way we just did the other 2. And then you get a nice cool down in. Get those muscles loose again. All right. If you got questions, don't hesitate to reach out. Leave a comment if you have questions. You know, if I can help program that, reach out to me, runningpains@gmail.com. Please subscribe to the channel. Almost at 100 viewers. Really appreciate your support, and look forward to hearing from you.